All right, Predator fans, a new trailer's out for Badlands. I got to go see not only that trailer, but the first 20 minutes of the movie, then sit down and chat with the director, Dan Trachtenberg, producer, Ben Rosenblatt, and it was awesome. Here's some of the stuff that we talked about in that conversation.
Do you guys know each other? No, that's Hector. Heroes Reforged.
First of all, Dan knew that I was stoked about the 3D, which I am.
I know what one Hector will tell you to go see.
3D, baby. Let's all go see it in 3D.
And what I loved is that they said that they're looking for these great moments to really make the 3D special.
As you watch the movie and it does its job, you sort of forget that it's happening. In a way that when we saw Dark Knight or Ghost Protocol that Ben worked on, like when we go to IMAX, like suddenly you go, oh, this is a thing. So it's trying to find the way to allow people to fall in, but also give special, otherwise they might as well just go see 2D.
Full disclosure, I also know some people that are working on the 3D. I used to work with them back in the day. They're good folks and they make good work. I also asked Dan about the future of the franchise and this infamous third idea that he's talked about. We also discussed it on our Heroes Reforged podcast with he and producer Stefan Grube. Check it out if you haven't yet, but here's what Dan had to say.
We have held off on talking about the third one.
And we'll continue to do so even today.
That's fine.
It's one of those reasons, like, we don't want to spoil Badlands. When we all go see Badlands, are we going to, when we get to the end of the movie, go, oh, that's what the third idea is going to be?
No, it's not that. It's not to not spoil Badlands. It's if we end up doing it or able to do it or whatever. Like my dream of Prey, I've mentioned before, like was for no one to have known about it at all. And we showed a trailer of just like the first part and not even know it's a Predator thing. And then we have a second trailer that was like, that's Predator. And guess what? That thing you were curious about, actually that's a Predator. That would have been my favorite thing.
I love the level of depth that they went into in designing the Yautja language. Listen to this.
There have been a little bit of Yautja peppered throughout the franchise. None of it was really concocted. There's a little bit of even the rune stuff, but we really wanted to feel as authentic as possible, and so made it into a language both spoken and written. So all of it semantically has its own set of rules. It matches the way the cheeks move because that's what the cheeks do.
And I love this moment where Dan and Ben talked about how the 20 minutes that they showed us, as awesome as they were, it's only the tip of the iceberg. We have no idea what else is coming.
What you just saw, if this were Wizard of Oz, you saw black and white. You know, you saw Kansas. You haven't even seen Oz yet.
Another one of my favorite moments in this conversation is when Dan points out a contribution that producer Ben made. They're trying to problem solve this weapon choreography action bit. And then Ben says,
what if he throws it? And the what if he throws it unlock that sequence and turn it into something awesome. So now when you guys see the movie, you will then go, oh, he throws it.
So now you know to look out for that. What if he throws it? So yes, I am stoked to see Predator Badlands. It's coming out November 7th in 3D. Go check it out and I'll see you at the theater.